Hi, this is Jesus, and today I'm gonna go over how to local record with AmaRec. Take those local recordings, retime them, and then finally take them into FFmpeg and convert them into MP4s. So the first thing you want to do is make sure you have AmaRec installed and have all your video settings and capture card just set properly. You want to make sure you have that done before you actually start recording it. And after that, you want to have the lag setup done, because that's the codec you use to record. So you're going to want to open up AmaRec, go into your config, and make sure you're in the recording tab. Have the frame rate set to 30. You can also do 60, but I prefer 30. Make sure filter processing is on, so there's no improper deinterlacing. And make sure your video compressor is set to other codec, and you're going to pick lags. To make lags show up, you're going to hit update codec list and pick this, and make sure your audio compressor is uncompressed, and just apply. And now when you hit this play button over here, it'll record an AVI to whatever path you set. I have it set here to my desktop, so this is where it's going to pop up. It's really simple how to record with it. You can also do replays, which is in the same tab right here, but I'm not going to go over that because it's a little complicated. But once you have a recording, I already have one right here, which is just a 16-star run that I did for this. You're probably going to try to open it, and the default Windows video player won't open it, but VLC media player will. So if you want to just easily look at AVIs, this is what I recommend. But to be able to open it in like the Windows video player, you have to convert it into an MP4, which is what FFmpeg is going to do, and we're going to do that later. But basically, you're going to make sure the logo is in your recording and like a second or so before that, and make sure that Mario grabbing the final star is in your video, and maybe a little bit after that. Most of that's just preference, but everything in between that you definitely want to make sure you have. So after you have your recordings, or any recording for that matter, you want to have AviUtl, which I also have a link for, and this is used to retime your runs. I'm not gonna go too in-depth into it because there's guides on it on Discord for SM64 or on the speedrun.com page of SM64, but the gist of it is that you open your local recording, go to the frame where the logo pops up, which should be like right here, this exact frame, and this is 1.33 seconds, or I believe frame, I think it's frame 40-ish of your video, and then all the way at the end, you're gonna want to end the timer when Mario touches the star and a big cloud of dust pops up, which would be right here. And you use these to just bring the marker like to any place, and up here you see the frame number and the time. So, but I'm not going to go too in depth into that because I already have the timestamps for that run right here. So now is where we get into FFmpeg. It's going to come in a 7-zip, and in the bin folder there's going to be this, the ffmpeg.exe, and you want to make sure it's in the same path as your local recording. And this is going to be using command prompt, so I'm just going to rename this to input for easier use. I already have commands pre-built for this, but you can do this command to basically, if you want to do anything else, and get help with that. But these are the commands I would use, or these two. This one is for higher quality output, which isn't that much of a quality difference in my opinion, and it takes a lot longer to output, but what you want to do is open your file explorer and go to your path where you have the recording and FFmpeg. And right here, you just want to type CMD and hit enter. And now that you're in the command prompt, you're gonna want to go to here. You want to go to the commands and paste this command right here. And now I'm gonna go over to the timestamps, and the recording start is 2.10. So, oh, wrong one. 2.10. And the -I for input, this is to crop it, by the way. C for copy, I don't know what that does, but you need that in there. And the time, the T is for the length of your run, so I'm gonna do 0 hours, 19 minutes, and then 58. And you're gonna output it as an AVI. I forgot to talk dirty, but it's gonna re-output as an AVI. It shouldn't take too long. Alright, now this is done, and you have your new output.avi, which is just a cropped version of this recording. So when I open it, it's just gonna be like this, and it's gonna fade out to black, just like I wanted. So once you have this, your cropped run, you're gonna want to output it as an MP4. So you're gonna copy this. I can delete this. I'm gonna rename this back to input, and I'm gonna paste the command here, and now it's outputting it as an MP4. Now this might take a while, but with the magic of editing, it'll be done any second now. Now the conversion process is complete. I have the file right here. I can open it and it works perfectly. So yeah, that's basically it. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe. If you need any help, just leave it in the comments and I'll try my best to answer all of them. Bye.